In these days I'm renovating my house, so basically I'm very slow to make videos and I'm trying to produce as much project as possible, but the result is that yeah, I'm living in a mess. This is the piece we are talking about. It's totally modular, and yeah, now it's on a sewer tile, so I can show you. Basically we have a lever, then we have a couple of stairs. This one has also a grid for the passage of, yeah, sewer water, and on this one we have just some skulls. Then you have the main actually gate with the removable gate actually, and so you can use this piece as a bridge, normal bridge, or actually a gate with many combinations. Before enter in the crafting process, please consider to support this channel through Patreon. But also, if you are not in this, registration and one per month stuff, you can also be very kind and support me by donating through PayPal. Also, follow the link below. But now, let's create a sewer gate. First of all, we need a nice piece of foam and cookies. Why? Well, why not? My foam is roughly 1 inch thick. The thickness will correspond to the width of the bridge. The first cut must be done at a right angle, so we will be precise with our proxen. I begin to cut 3 pieces of foam. All of them will be as high as my wall segments, or about 2 inches. All 3 pieces will be 1 inch thick. One will be 4 inches long. It's the bridge, while the other 2, which I will need for the stairs, will be 2 inches long. Without losing too much time on my calculation, in the description below you will find a file with the templates that you will see me create now. Print them and cut them out, then glue them on a card and you will be okay in a hurry. Attach the template to the stairs with a couple of pins and go to the proxen, where we can easily get a quick and precise cut. We repeat the same operation for both the stairways. Now we mark a horizontal line of about 5 mm, which will serve as flooring for our bridge. To create the arch hole, use the arch template found in the link below. You will have to place the template exactly in the middle of the bridge piece. Once the foam template has been fixed, with the proxen it will be easy to cut out the arch for the gate. At this point I also cut the pavement. In this way I could divide the underlying part into 3 slices, 2 facades, front and back, and a central one, on which we will use the gate template. Once the arch was removed from the central slice that I marked with the letter A, I assembled all the pieces, including the upper floor. Since I used PVA glue, drying times have lengthened. Not bad, because in project like this one with many pieces, we can build something else while the piece is drying. This is the case of the gate. I used the template as a reference, and with the coffee stirrers and square toothpicks I built the gate, as you can see here. One of the most complicated parts is folding a cardboard to create the upper arch. In this way, we simulate a metal reinforcement around the whole gate. Please note that I have deliberately left the bars at different heights to give the piece a more battered look. Once dry, I cut the cardboard and I used my modeling drill to blast the protruding side parts. I then inserted the cards on the sides. Once dry, I completed the bridge piece with the brickwork. I suggest you look at my tutorial number 3 for my technique of drawing fantasy bricks. At the end of the work, I added stone textures with the aluminum foil technique. At this point, I wanted to add some weight, but above all, a bit of height on my bridge. You will understand why later. I cut 2 pieces of very thin foam with which I covered 2 washers, using filler to cover well any empty space. With the same thin piece of foam, I cut several small pieces, which I used as a coating for the steps. Having added the same thickness under the bridge, I had no problems of different heights. Details, always details. I added a small drain for the water with the modeling net, and I put everything in evidence with the brickwork.
After having gone over the pieces with the aluminum foil, I was able to add the steps. For the lever, you can follow the DMG tutorial. Surely you will find it inspiring. The concept is very simple: matchsticks, popsicle sticks and cardboard. Voila! Details. On each side of the gate I added some metal rings and some citadel skulls here and there for a more appealing look. Before painting, I covered every part with my mix of Mod Podge, black acrylic paint and water. I suggest you to check out my #1 tutorial for quantities of this mixture. First of all, I had fun with the metal parts. Here I just used a gunmetal. Then I colored everything following my advanced technique of painting for walls. After a dark grey, I added the spots here and there with yellow, green and red. With a semi-dry brush, I made a passage on all the pieces with light grey. I then performed a dry brush with warm grey to finish on the higher parts with off-white. A clarification here, guys. The look of my sewers is not the final one. When I have finished all the whole set, I will go to dirty everything in a uniform way to give the whole project more cohesion. Well, that's all, people.
Okay guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you very like this video, remember to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, happy crafting!